Settings. All right, good. Watching us. We are here on our 5th live segment. Want to know if you all can hear us. For those that are watching us, can you hear us? You can comment yes, please. All right. So before we start our program, we want to introduce our new Wildlife One Health educator, and he's no other than Maximilian Ram. So he's going to be joining us for the rest of this program, and we would like to introduce him and give him a warm welcome to the BWRC family. So welcome, Ram, and I hope you enjoy your work environment just like we do. So
Yeah, thank you very much, Aurora. Very happy to join the Wildlife Ambassador Program team. And a dream place to be working, and the importance of what we do here is really vital to me. So, at that, we're going to have an interesting hour here prepared for you guys today. We'll be detailing a bit about One Health, giving you guys a little more information on that as always. Also giving some interesting news on zoonotic diseases around. We all know that we have screwworm. Another big one for us to be keeping an eye on is the avian influenza, currently spreading through the US and now Mexico. And we're also going to be detailing a bit about road safety and how that pertains to One Health as well today. So, hope you guys are looking forward to learning all about this, as well as, of course, some updates. Wildlife Referral Clinic.
yeah. So we have had some few workshops done today, not today, some updates on that as well and sharing some pictures. And before we start, we want to share a music of One Health, and we want to give credit to Basie. So let's start with that.
Whether we have 2, 4, or even 0 legs, we're all part of the same planet and are all connected to one another and our environment, especially when it comes to our health. This
E foi? Digo, tô aqui, eu não quero, não tô fazendo.
And then I wonder if when I could hear the other music videos, groups and stuff, I want to there.
All right, so that was a beautiful song from One Health made by JC. So another presentation, and you want to?
Yeah, so now we'll be showing you guys a very short video, just kind of giving you a cartoonified explanation of One Health and the way that this can actually benefit not only the welfare of our animals when it comes to agriculture and so, but also even the productivity of them. Taking better care of your animals can result in actually better returns to you as well. So it's not only for them, but also from a financial standpoint, it does benefit to practice agriculture the right way. So we'll play that video now.
Right.
Whether we have 2, 4, or even 0 legs, we're all part of the same planet and are all connected to one another and our environment, especially when it comes to our health. This relationship is so strong, there's a name for it. One Health. Infectious diseases such as rabies are an example of the One Health concept in action. 24 people in India, many of which are children, will die each day as a result of a rabid dog bite. And many dogs have been killed in attempts to prevent spread of the disease. But there is a better way. Vaccinating dogs against rabies reduces rates of the disease in people, meaning the dogs and people of India can live safely together. The One Health concept extends to our food too. Take milk, for example. The World Health Organization recommends each person gets about 2 glasses of milk every day. As our population continues to increase, keeping up with this global demand for milk is becoming more and more difficult. One solution would be to get more cows. But space and resources are limited. But there is a better way. If each cow produced just over half a glass more milk each day, it will be enough to meet our growing need. Healthy cows produce more milk, so increased efforts to keep cows free from disease is one way to achieve this. One Health is also helping researchers find a better way to treat and prevent certain forms of cancer in both animals and people. Using advanced techniques, a type of vaccine has been developed to help treat dogs that have a type of cancer called melanoma. There is hope that the same technique can be developed for human use, with several products currently in trial. One Health is in action all around the world. And every day, veterinary medicines are doing more than just keeping our animals healthy. Because healthier animals mean a healthier world.
So that was a small video from describing the concept of One Health and how it connects us, the environment, and animals. So yeah, we have another announcement that we want to bring across to you guys. It's about our poster contest that we are having, and we want to encourage you to join and be a part of this contest. It's very important for us and for you as well. We're gonna show you a little idea of how you can create your poster, and this one was made by Dr. Isabelle. And so it gives a brief explanation on how you can create your one. Bring your ideas and share it with us. We have three categories for the winners. We have place, which will win $100, a t-shirt plus wristband, and your design will be used and distributed nationwide under the Wildlife Ambassador Program. This will be promoted through our social media pages. And second and third will win a t-shirt, wristband, and we will also promote your art through our BWRC media page.
Anyone with any more questions about this can feel free to comment them. Additionally, we'll be doing some outreach down in the village of Placencia tomorrow at the primary school there. So we look forward to having some nice input on it there and also getting that community involved in this poster contest. So if there's anyone from Placencia watching, keep an eye out for us. And for all others interested in participating, we really do look forward to seeing it come to life. And it benefits us and it could bring a bit of publicity to your artwork as well. So now we'll be playing a brief video on regarding the poster contest as well.
Yeah, so we have a small video that Dr. Isabelle also made, which you can also.
Whether we have 2, 4, or even 0.
You can also.
Hello there, and thanks for your interest. This is a very quick example for the poster contest for the Wildlife Ambassador Program with a quick idea. So this could be a poster where we have a traffic sign in the center there that says slow down. We have our One Health logo with the 3 circles for environment, humans, and animals. And the topic chosen here is road traffic accidents, which do connect us all and affect us all. And we just have a little sketch here of some cars racing. We have pregnant lady and some kids playing by the road, and the bicyclist with an animal about to cross. Back there in the distance, we have a tapir coming out of the forest trying to cross the road, and the message for this poster would be to slow down and save lives. Just an idea to explain a little bit of what we are thinking about. Feel free to contact us with any questions, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
All right, guys, so
Whether we have 2, 4, or even 0 legs, we're all part of the same planet and are all connected to.
Alright guys, so that takes us along to the next segment of our live today, in which we'll give you guys a brief update on the New World screwworm cases here in Belize. So I think we all know by now that this horrible invasive parasite is spreading more and more throughout the country. We now have it in all of our districts. You can see here, this is a flyer distributed by Baja that gives a bit of information on them. Again, this fly is the Cochleomyia hominivorax fly. Hominivorax actually meaning man-eating. This fly does affect all mammals, and so far we've seen 52 cases up to now. So now this fly and its maggots, which are flesh-eating, I might add. are present in all districts of our country, and the majority of cases are occurring in the cattle industry. So you really want to be keeping a close eye on your cattle and such other such animals, livestock. But we also do see some cases in dogs, horses, pigs, and sheep here in Belize. So if you have any livestock, right now is the time that you really need to be closely monitoring them and taking care of any wounds. The New World screwworm does need an open wound to lay its eggs in, so if you keep that from happening, you really do protect your livestock a lot more, as well as your domestic pets. And then now I think we'll be moving on into a snippet from Open Your Eyes last, in which there were some representatives from Baja, the IICA, ICA, and Belize's Department of Agriculture, in which they discussed with the hosts of Open Your Eyes just the risks that the invasive screwworm fly poses to us. So yeah, now we'll be moving on into that.
Open your eyes. This is our first. Open your eyes. This is our first conversation this morning. And as we mentioned, it's all about raising awareness for the invasive screwworm. This morning, we are joined by Dr. Roxana Alvarez. She's the Chief Veterinary Officer representing Baja. Also with her is Belarmino Esquivel. He's the Principal Agriculture Officer representing the Ministry of Food Security and Enterprise, Agriculture as well, and Willie Chan. He is the Technical Coordinator representing ICA. Guys, thank you so much and welcome. AICA, that is.
AICA, yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yes. Now, we have been talking about the New World screwworm for most of last year, I believe. I remember when the first case was announced, I believe it was in the southern parts of the country.
That's right.
Since then, we have been ensuring that our farmers and the general public are abreast with any new cases and what that could look like for our agriculture industry, yes? Let us get a quick update on what's that looking like right now.
As you are aware, we have been working even before it got to Belize on awareness through our partnerships with our key stakeholders. And so when we had the first case in late December, we had been doing very well, and we are still doing very well. Unfortunately, it is a fly, and it flies, so it continues to spread. Belize presently has 43 confirmed cases. And here is where we want to pause a little bit, because it is not only cattle that are affected. In Belize, we've had 28 cases in cattle, 7 in dogs, 3 pigs, 3 horses, and 2 sheep.
Okay.
And of course, its very particular trait is that it is all warm-blooded animals. So that includes it affecting humans and wildlife. So.
Yeah.
Where in the country are these cases being identified?
The majority of the cases are or a great number of them are in Toledo, right? We have in our neighboring country, and that is kind of where we're getting spillover from. We also have cases in the Cayo district. We've had a couple in the Belize district and a couple in Orange Walk also.
Speak a bit about why this is a big deal.
Well, what makes it particularly interesting and particularly difficult is that Cochleomia omnivorax, which is the screwworm fly, lays her eggs on open wounds on warm-blooded animals, and it hasn't limited itself to that. It consumes any warm-blooded animal that it thrives on or that it lives on, right? And that includes humans, that includes pets, that includes our livestock, and threatens our health and food security. Of course, what makes it more interesting is that it is very prolific, right? It can lay up to 450 eggs in one site and in one lay. And in 24 hours, those eggs start to eat, and they eat flesh. They consume muscle. And imagine just picture it. We can't share the graphic images.
Yeah, I mean,
but,
just describing
yes.
it.
But it consumes, it eats flesh, unlike botworm or, or what we consider beef worm, where they just stay in there and live in there until they pupate. But screwworm consumes. The larvae consume. So after 24 hours, those eggs hatch and start to eat.
Yeah.
And they go from a larva stage 1 to larva stage 3. So when they fall out, each one of those will turn into a fly. They pupate in the ground and it turns into a fly, and so the population grows exponentially, quickly.
So then the animal is at risk of dying, essentially.
Of being consumed, yes.
Of being consumed
yes,
alive.
Yes, because it only consumes live flesh.
Now
live tissue.
What happens in the long term or what happens to the meat, if you would, if let's say that's an animal for sale, right? Let's say cattle, you want to put that on the market. Is there a way to remove the worm and then preserve the rest of the animal in an initial phase?
Absolutely. Animals don't need to die of this. It is, first of all, we try to prevent it as much as possible. And some of the measures that we actually carry out as a team, because we've been working very closely with the Ministry of Agriculture, with ICA, with OIRSA, with our producer associations, is inspection of animals. So we've been promoting inspection of animals, treatment of wounds, all wounds, any scratch, scrape, air tags, branding, that sort of thing. We need to treat them as soon as possible because the scent of the blood is what attracts the female, right? Now, once we receive a notification, our officers, either Ministry of Agriculture or us, we're a team, we're working together, so we have these micro teams all over. A team is dispatched once we receive a notification, and if it is a larval infestation, the protocol for screwworm is always happening, right? Meaning that is how we respond to any larval cases at this point, any case where there are worms. There's a disinfestation, which is removal of the larva and treatment of the wound. And once that wound is treated until it dries, the animal will recover. And that's why early notification is crucial.
Bellarmino,
Alright guys, so that was a video from Open Your Eyes, a segment that they had aired last week. Again, we are up from those 43 cases that Dr. Roxana mentioned. Now we're up to 51 across the country. But I'd also like to give a huge thank you to Dr. Roxana Alvarez of Baja, the representatives from ICA, as well as the Ministry of Agriculture. And also a huge thank you to Mr. Paul Lopez, Ms. Sabrina Daly, and the whole team at Open Your Eyes. Because this was a really good segment to be sharing and educating people about. So now we'll be moving on to another big risk in terms of emerging infectious diseases, and that will be our avian influenza, which is spreading down from the US. So we'll be showing you guys a headline from Mexico. There was actually a very tragic case there in the last couple days, and Dr. Isabelle here will be elaborating a little bit more on influenza and what we need to look out for. Alright, guys, so that brings us to the end of our screwworm and avian influenza, essentially our zoonotic disease topic for today. But again, there are constant updates being made to this. They're both serious, serious situations for us to be keeping an eye on. So let's all be sure to do so, especially for screwworm and for those raising cattle. Of utmost importance to be doing your routinely inspections of your cattle, keeping everything healthy, and for everyone in the poultry industry, in the cattle industry, and just those of us that aren't even in farming. We do need to take this avian influenza seriously and be keeping a very close eye on it.
Yes.
So,
To add a little bit to what Max said, please report any case that you may see or suspect. Please report to your nearest vet. Baja, you can report to us and we will be assisting.
all right, and now on to another very serious topic here. We're going to talk a bit about road safety today, some personal experiences of the BWRC team, tragedy that had struck the team last year, as well as sharing some videos from the road safety department and Mr. Sylvian, sorry, as well as some statistics on road traffic accidents here at the BWRC, the amount of patients that they bring into us, and the very concerning amount of videos that we can all see going viral these days of very reckless driving happening on our roads. Again, guys, this is also a One Health issue, and especially with Easter right around the corner, it's very, very important for all of us to be safe on the roads right now.
Yes, so we want to share a logo from the Geo family that was done in memory of Tamisha, who
condolences to the both of you on the loss of Miss Tamisha Jail. And in another note, even in the news today, we saw an effect of traffic accidents on the road on One Health. There, I don't know, many of our viewers might have seen this as well, but there was an incident involving a jaguar just outside the Coxcomb Sanctuary, the only jaguar sanctuary in the world, where this morning a jaguar was killed in a road traffic accident. While we don't know all that much as yet, it is being brought to us for a necropsy to be operated, but it's of utmost importance for us to really just take our time and look where we're going, not overtake around curves, pay attention to the lines on the road. And on that note, we'll actually be getting to a very instructional video from the Transport Department, the Belize Road Safety Unit, and a friend of mine, Mr. Sylvan Neal. So let's go ahead and share
Let's hear from the experts.
Yeah, see what the experts have to say on this
We
case.
ramble about our personal experiences.
This is a message from the Second Road Safety Project in Young Protege, the traffic man. If you want to overtake and don't have time, then go do it. Go do it. If you like to overtake on the wrong side, then stop do it. Stop do it. A lot of tragedy could have been get avoided, but not for them still push it. Please wear your helmet at all times. Everybody must do it. A lot of people really getting killed on the daily. Stop, think risky, think about safety. Think about your future, think about your family. Using the road is a responsibility. Stay alert cause life comes first. Don't overtake pan hill nor curves. One bad move could take a turn for the worst. We don't want nobody else end up in a hearse. Cause one life lost is one too many. Look how much people we don't lose already. We have to do better, drop the bad habits. You drive for me, and I drive for you. Pedestrians, we have to look out for them too. We can't let the cycle continue. If you want to overtake and don't have time, then don't do it. Don't do it. If you like to overtake on the wrong side, then stop do it. Stop do it. A lot of tragedy could have been get avoided, but not for them still push it. Please wear your helmet at all times. Everybody must do it. Must do it.
Where you go?
Yeah, that was it. All right, and now we actually have one more video from the same road traffic safety unit. Again, not to kind of, well, we do actually want to hammer this in and get it in everybody's heads that road safety is my responsibility, it's your responsibility, it's up to all of us. Pedestrians, everybody plays their role in this. So yeah, we'll be sharing another video from the traffic department as well. Another music video by Mr. Sylvan Neal.
From the Belize Road Safety From the Belize Road Safety Initiative and Young Protege, the traffic man. Watch your speed, drive within 55 and stay alive or even save a life. Watch your speed, drive within 55 and stay alive or even save a life. Don't overspeed, drive and stay here. Let's play our part for a better Belize. Stay below 55 on the highways. In a village or a city, 25 and even when you're in a town, it's still the same. Down at the bumper when you see a little big letters. More safe drivers equal less fatality, and that equals to a better society. Watch your speed, drive within 55 and stay alive or even save a life. Watch your speed, drive within 55 and stay alive or even save a life.
All right, so again, guys, just remember to drive safe, especially with this Easter season coming. We all know that there will be people indulging, drinking and driving, doing all of this, I'll call it foolishness for lack of a better word here. So just please do stay safe on the road, everyone. And that takes us to our next segment now, in which we'll be giving a very brief quiz. So we have 3 questions for you guys. Anybody that can answer these questions for us in the comments can stand a chance to win some merchandise here from the BWRC. Can get a cool t-shirt like these guys, so do feel free to comment and let us know your answers. So our first question is, what is the name of the fly that causes the New World screwworm infection? Second question, what should be done in case we suspect a case of this infection? So if you see it on one of your animals or see any gaping holes, what is the protocol at that point? And then our third and final question, roughly what percentage of our patients here at BWRC are directly ending up here as a consequence of road traffic accidents? Again, comment your answers and you can definitely win a t-shirt or some other BWRC merch. Please let us know. Alright, and that takes us back to our next topic, which is a bit happier one. Sorry for all the somber ones, but these are things that you need to be informed of as well. So we'll be giving you guys an update on our recent workshops, how well the Wildlife Ambassador program has been progressing lately, and yeah, some of the highlights of that. So we're going to have some photos from the workshop that we'll share. But of note is that in just the past 2 weeks alone, we have 88 new wildlife ambassadors joining the program. So a huge thank you to the Belize Scouts, or the Scouts of Santa Elena in particular. A group of tour guides who are in training, and all of them are much more well equipped to be wildlife ambassadors while they're out in the field now, as well as a group of Sacred Heart College students who also underwent the program. So we'll be sharing some photos from these workshops now, guys. Here we can see our tour guide group. There you can see Mr. Javier Gutierrez there beside Dr. Isabelle. A huge debt of gratitude goes out to Mr. Javier for facilitating all of this, making it happen, and making sure that the tour guides under his training gain the best knowledge of our natural environment that they possibly can. Another thank you to the group from the Belize Scouts Federation, Mr. Joshua Seguro. Thank you as well for being such a great organizer of this event and for bringing the Scouts out. It was a pleasure working with you guys, and I think the Scouts were actually one of the few teams in which we had someone get a perfect score in the Wildlife Ambassador program. So kudos to that group. And then most recently, we have the group from Sacred Heart College, which was also a very fun group to work with. All kinds of excellent questions across the board. And yeah, a huge thank you to Mr. Leroy Jones for organizing that as well. Yeah, 88 new ambassadors protecting our wildlife in the country as of the past 2 weeks is a great step in the right direction for us here at BWRC. And now we're going to go into another segment of our presentation here, which is our patient update. Get to learn a little bit about the recent patients we've had here at the BWRC. You guys get
Yeah. So like Maximilian said that she will be displayed. We want to encourage all Belizeans and anyone interested to go and support the Belize Zoo by visiting beautiful Grace. And you know why she was named Grace? Anybody can comment and say why she was named Grace? And when we name our ambassadors, they are usually because they came from somewhere or was rescued by someone, so that was why she was named after. So, you wanna share that cute story? Why she was named Grace? All right, so I'm gonna share that story. She was rescued in La Gracia, and so that's why the name comes from Grace Gracia. So Grace was named after being rescued in the village of La Gracia.
Yes, we really do look forward to her being a wonderful ambassador of her species at the Belize Zoo for years to come and educating more people about why tapirs are so important for our environment, the keystone role that they play, and just how charismatic these animals can be.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, so again, I would really like to just remind everyone Easter is around the corner. It's still Lent season. It's always dangerous to be on the road, but right now we do really see a lot of people driving reckless. So take your time, guys. Drive for yourselves and others. Keep an eye out for pedestrians, all of that. And listen to the wise words of Mr. Silva Neal in those two music videos that we played for you. Again, all it can do is make Belize a safer place by following these rules, and better to reach late than never, right? So, yeah, definitely take your time and go safe.
We also have another announcement, which is the Maya Mountain Ultra Challenge Marathon that we are having. This is scheduled for the 18th to the 22nd of June. And we have three different categories. We have the full, the half, and the mini. So if you can follow our Facebook page, you will find more information there. We also want to announce that we have the registration closes on April 30th. So we encourage you to register, and so you are able to participate in this meaningful marathon. It's also going to support us and our patients that are here. Is there any other announcement?
All right, so in closing, guys, we'd just like to give another big depth of our gratitude here to all of our recent graduates from the Wildlife Ambassador Program, all 88 of you. Wonderful job. You guys did great. We're really looking forward to all the engagement that we'll be hearing back from you all in the diverse fields that we'll be going into.
Yeah.
Another thank you to Mr. Javier Gutierrez, Mr. Leroy Jones, and Mr. Joshua Segura for the facilitation of these meetings. Mr. Sylvian Neal and the road safety team and traffic department at large for helping to keep our roads safe and spread these important messages. As well as Dr. Roxana Alvarez, the Open Your Eyes team, and the representatives of ICA and the Department of Agriculture who are also present for this interview. Thank you very much, all of you.
We also want to invite you to visit our booth tomorrow at Placencia. You will gain some very interesting information. We'll also be giving out flyers. And for those that are interested in the poster contest, I know we have some very beautiful art that comes from Placencia, and we want to encourage you all to join and participate in this contest. And we also want to encourage those that are interested in the Wildlife Ambassador Program to register. And if you need more information, you can visit our webpage. You can send us a message through WhatsApp on our 615-5159. We also have a hotline for wildlife emergencies. You can reach out 24/7, and we will be assisting you.
All right. So in closing again, guys, just because it's so good, let's hear that song by Basie one more time. Listen to the One Health song.
Yes. Where is Basie?
Whether we have 2, 4, or even 0 legs, we're all part of the same planet and are all connected to one another and our environment, especially when it comes to our health.
Also very nice, but
This relation
we've watched the start of it a few times today.
I was here thinking about English. Like,
It's hard to some light.
so yes, with thank you for joining our live, and we hope to see you on our sixth live next month. So, like again, we have a live each month, and if you can follow us on our Facebook page or on our Instagram page, we are going to be announcing the next 6 live that we're going to be having. And we hope that you guys can join us and be able to win the prize that we had for today. So for those that didn't answer the question, we give you another opportunity to participate on our quiz next month. And thank you for joining us and for listening to our interesting news that we have. And we will be having some interesting updates next month, right?
Definitely.
Max?
Yeah, we'll have some great stuff to update you guys on. There's some stuff in the works at the moment. And yeah, again, just a reminder, guys, stay safe on the road. Watch out for cases of screwworm. Watch out for any flu symptoms, any influenza type symptoms, and stay safe out there. Have a good day, guys.